Hello everyone, it's King here, the Madness Revenant. And today we are going to visit a very special place. The Volcano, what a heartwarming place, full of lava and potential skips that could make your runs a little bit faster. Now, where should we start? Is there any place we can skip to? There is actually a final boss area, which is Magma Wyrm, everyone knows. And it would be interesting if we could just drop down there for a quick legendary when we need. Now it's not that simple, we can just drop down there. But what if we could jump over here, wiggle our way to the final area, and fall into the lava? We are going to need more than that. Like Ironeye. Ironeye has a really useful skill that we can use twice to get here. But we only need one in this case. I think the zero skill jump is possible, but it may be too precise. So if anyone wants to try, be welcome to do it and post it in the comments. While that is discovered, we can just drop down and use two skills. Ironeye can just do it, Ironeye being Ironeye of course. We can also take the Wylder and he can use his ult to reach the place. And also the chicken is capable, but this is a bit more difficult because you can just barely make it, so be careful if you use this technique. Now you may be thinking, is this all we can do at the Volcano? And the answer is no, there are more tools. Let's get outside first. Did you know there is a cave entrance to reach the Demi human queen instantly? Well, there is one where you usually find a church and a grace, by the hands. You'll have to go there and enter through the cave, there's nothing difficult to this one. While you are here, you may have noticed that the usual cliff skip to reach the grace is no longer possible. Well, worry not, because there is an alternate version for the Volcano. You just jump here, climb to this specific spot, jump to the side and reach the top. Easy, right? Now, it's a really difficult jump. Why in the world would you try such a difficult jump when you have an easier wall climb just at the left side of it? Let's move your camera, locate the tree, and climb the ledges as I'm doing here. This one is way easier than the other one, so try this one. And now you have access to the cave, or to the hands, you choose. After going through the cave, you may have noticed there are two Wallclimbs you can use to get quicker to the boss. But if you didn't, I'm going to show them to you. Just stay close to the crater and you will find the wall. Climb it and you will find a pillar. After you run over it, you can climb the other wall. That's it, you are now at the final boss area. Let's get to a harder and more useful wall climb. Do you think you can climb this one here by default? It is climbable, so let's see. You need to get to the tree. Now climb to where you find the enemies and here you have the entry point. You need to make sure you stand on this particular rock and from this one you will jump to the left and bounce off the wall to the right, so you grab on the ledge. You have to make sure you are still running. If you are not running, start a short sprint while pushing the wall. Now climb the next rock and jump immediately to the right, aiming for that little corner here. You have to wait until you start falling and now you can jump. If you don't wait, you won't be able to get into this spot here. Now from here just jump again and grab to the left. If you did it correctly, you will start running at the very same moment you climb. At that moment, jump immediately while facing the wall diagonally and release every control. You will fall just in the right spot for the next jump. If you fail, you can always reposition yourself, but be careful. Now you have to press only the jump button and hold forward midway. If you do it properly, you will grab onto the ledge and climb. And the difficult part is over, you can just climb however you want. Once you reach the end, you will be ready to fight Gargoyle, to take the church, or to get the Spiritspring, wherever you desire. Another thing you can do for this is just use the bird. Get on the bird, 180, and just land on top of the wall skip we just did. But the Wallclimb is a little bit faster, so choose your poison. Speaking about the birds, there are more things we can do, like getting the main bird and just dropping to the final area. No ult and no skill needed, so this is a reliable one. You need to wait for the bird to gain altitude and then a little bit more before dropping. You have to barely touch the rocks. If you pass really close to them, you'll probably make it. And down here there is another bird we can also use. Usually it will take you to the boss area, but if you hold left a little bit, you may get to the Demi-Human Queen, so it's useful. Now the real one is that you can hold left from way earlier and get to the church. To do this consistently, you also want to hold your use key before reaching this exact point where the prompt is shown. It is a short window, so you have to be holding the button before reaching it. The bird will plummet, but you are safe. After that it will rise and rise again, and you can just wiggle your way to the church. Now I don't know if wiggling is faster, but it feels faster, so I keep doing it. You can test it yourself, I will keep wiggling. Finally, there's also this Wallclimb that will take you to the castle area, but you already have the birds and the Wallclimb that takes you to the Gargoyle, so you want to use these two instead. This castle Wallclimb may have a use, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it. I will show it to you, and you can use it if you want. Those were all the skips I know at the Volcano. I hope they helped you and make you a bit faster. And also, if you manage to complete the Spiritspring skip without using any skill or ult, leave a comment, I'm really interested in that. I think it's possible, but I couldn't do it. I'll keep trying, I have to get this jump, but if you do, let us know. For now the DLC is almost out and I hope to see you there because I'm already prepared for that. So have the best of luck in your runs and maybe we can play together if we find each other, who knows? King of SA, signing out.